Oh, hello and welcome back to more orcs. We are going to go over another run with the Rune Wardens. Dune Reavers will come another time. I'm not feeling acquainted enough with the game to get into a completely different faction yet. My plan for today is head on over into Act 1 one more time. And I want to achieve Corruption level 1 as quick as possible and see what that will change. I'm pretty new to this game, and I'm really enjoying it a lot so far. So here we're going to pick up the legendary card in World Corruption, so we get that 25 World Corruption ASAP. So, what's the decisions there? Hey there, Night Rogue. Welcome. Good afternoon. Royal Market. Pick one card to lock from deck. Place them on top of your draw pile upon dawn. Alright, so that would be a guaranteed draw of a certain card at the break of the next day. It's really worth it? Picking up an entire building just for that? I mean, alright, guaranteed things of your deck are great and all, but more Orc Slain Bonanza.
You do have to have the card in hand,
of course,
to lock it. And I don't know, you get it once, or do you get it more than once? Because if you get it once, I'm not convinced. If you get it more than once, then it's probably useful.
So
I tried, but I never survived that far because that card doesn't help survive the first wave.
Yeah, my wife here is stubborn as heck and is not willing to just reset and retry her run for whatever reason that is. She's sitting here at that map like the 8th or 9th time now, still dying and stuff. But
maximum 5.
Yeah.
So I don't want to play Act 1 again, okay?
So, value, interactable. Cast one card on this building, gain 2 times delayed gold depending on card cost. I want to try out this one. This sounds like a thing I really, I at least understand immediately how I want to use it. If the Royal Market actually does duplicate cards every day, that would be big. Maybe we just try that out. Come on, let's try that out. So we'll know what that will actually do for us. Because if you can't copy a card for each wave, that would be big. So, let's check it out. Now then, we got ourselves a nice starting spot there. What's the weather today? It's rainy. We have a water Sephiroth +1 and a global range reduction of 15%. So, there's a vault over here, and I definitely want to have it. So, there's the attack from this angle. There's screams from the staircase pissing me off a tad bit.
Not our child.
I know. So, let's rotate that over here. So, what does the vault want from me? Play cards. Easy enough. So, Royal Market is available. We're going to try that out with something. Let's see what that'll do. Maybe a village. A village card seems to be a good fit. Or, well, it's not unique enough, isn't it? Oh, well, whatever. Certainly gonna use that village. Because I decided to play the Royal Market to find out what it actually does. Felt like that would be a great idea. So, I don't think that one castle will be enough. So it sucks to have to start over, speaking of which my Avorion save would completely and utterly port. No! What happened with your Avorion save? Why did it die? Why did it death, my friend? So let's slap down one farmland here. I like the immediate rewards of that. So, let's see. So what would be a desirable thing to replicate time and time again? Hey, Paulo, welcome. So happy to see you. So we're going to put down these parts down here. A couple of militiamen. I like that too. Castle expansion. Castle Underbloom. So really feel like I want a oh yeah, let's I would like a village card for the royal market. Really like to have that. Speaking of which, I need money, so let's finish a road here. Oh yeah, all right. Yeah, well, as a child of the 90s, I can only say pirating software is a lot harder than it was way back when I was a kid. There's a lot more interaction with the internet, and that makes it extremely complicated. Not that I really support anything like that, but I have my experiences due to childhood, due to my childhood. Basically, everybody was pirating stuff when I was a kid. It was like common sense to do that. So, Tavern, reduce the cost of spells by 1. Dawn, next spell card is free. Oh, that's the one I like. There's a blacksmith or another rune of embers. That's difficult. Oh, you can reduce corruption by skipping out on a card reward? Didn't know that. Spiffy. Yeah, that's right, man. If you use the pirated version to kind of like see it as a demo, sure. I personally see no problem with software piracy if you're living in a damn poor country where it's absolutely impossible for you to get access to digital goods. And, you know, there is a certain poverty threshold where I say you're basically forced by the system to thievery. Not that I really want to approve that, but I hope you get the idea. So I want that tavern. That sounds pretty nice. You know, basically, if the government is failing you and your folks so hard that you have no other choice than stealing, I don't see that much of a moral problem with that, honestly. So we're a bit low on money right now. Well, that's also me being stingy about the royal market. That's a weird card. That's all I can say for now. So, good slot for farmlands there. But I'm pretty sure it's wave 1. Wave 1 is always super easy. We're not going to be in too much trouble there. So,
a bit longer this time.
I want to have this thing now down, and we're going to copy that village card. So now it's locked away. Let's see what it'll do. Because if I now draw every single time a village card each morning, that would be pretty spiffy. I mean, I don't have a good card yet to place down. Like the selections I got right now are pretty weak, but well, there'll be better cards, you know, especially those which you usually only have once in your deck for a reason, because they're damn powerful, you know. So let's put this castle up like that and get a crossroads on the other side. I like that. This makes it a lot easier to build stuff on that side now. So let's see. Them orcs are incoming, and we're going to tinker some more. So yeah, why not? Let's connect these into one nice castle. I mean, I need another tile with a road on top of it, but that doesn't matter too much to me. So I got a crap ton of roads. That's nice. And here goes the tavern. What I do like about the tavern, it's a nice fire and forget card, where I feel like it doesn't... You can just play it whenever you want to, because it's just a nice cost reduction, which will never hurt you. Anyway. So, Ember Rune. Well, why not here? A couple of militiamen on this side. Ah, here. There's the part I was looking for. So we're progressing rather slow through these guys. Okay. These castles are rather weak, man. Didn't I slap enough runes on them, hey? So... but we're good here. But the next wave is already incoming from the other side, and I feel a little bit ill-prepared here. But, let's see about that. I mean, there's one piece of good news. I'm drawing a lot of money-generating cards right now. Like, and I'm finishing a lot of roads there. Oh, yeah. Here, free Rune of Ember. Nice. So, let's see. I got my roads over here. Yeah, why not? Some extra militiaman. Certainly doesn't hurt. So next wave will be that angle. So we're going to expand there then. Good. So. Or I'm gonna go for a castle here. No. No, no, no. Speed. This is going to be the last wave, so. I'll rather focus on some nice solutions here. Generate some extra money. Oh, wait a sec. Oh no, I blocked myself off with the road. I'm such a doofus. Damn. Didn't see the road bit there. Whatever. We're just gonna continue as if nothing happened. So... it looks like we're good here. So, shouldn't I draw a village now or something like that? So, let's place that down here. A bit of a farmland there. Or do I not get any further cards because I'm killing the orcs too slow for Dawn to break? I'm a little bit confused here right now, because it feels like I'm not getting anything from the royal market whatsoever. So... nope, so far this card didn't do anything for me, and I don't understand why, and that's the worst part. And we're really, really low on runes in this run. We only have fire runes in this entire deck. That's not that good. Personally not a big fan of only one type of rune. The power-ups on these castles really do matter a lot. But it's the first mission, so... In all of these games, it's pretty typical that your first draft sucks. But yeah, those the upgrades here did count a lot. I always keep being surprised about how difficult this game is in detail. Alright, so we get another tavern? No, no thanks. I'll rather take another militia regiment. These are pretty good. And, well, let's see. Rune of Morph? No. Spearman on top of that? No. Although, that's pretty... It's hard. But I want that Rune of Rock. Extra HP is really, really good. Curse of Faith. +1 per tier orcs cards on mission end, +5 corruption. Well... More waves or a curse? Well, then we're going to take more waves. Waves hastened by 10 seconds. Oh boy. These debuffs are really, really nasty. So we're going to add in enough corruption to get first threshold thingy. So, this doesn't pay off. Wait a sec. Are you kidding me? Alright, I have to take this now. Okay. That sucks. I really wish that I would have been able to just look at the reward before I actually choose it, because how the hell am I supposed to know that my corruption score ain't high enough to claim a second artifact? This sucks especially because I would have gotten a second enchantment for 25 corruption there. Ugh. Yeah, okay, whatever. I'll know it next time, and I really hope that gets fixed out, because that's just an unnecessary piss-off. So, orcs damage reduced by 90%, redirects all orcs damage to main building. That's madness. How the hell are you supposed to build that? I mean, you would be needing to destroy those guys before they really start dealing damage. Weird. Yeah, buildings have more 40% more health. Alright, I'm a little bit pissed right now, honestly. Because I took that extra corruption for extra rewards, and now... Anywho, maybe it'll pay off later. So, let's choose Strong Wind. Whatever that'll do. I really feel like these these weather thingies also need a mouse over tooltip. Is it intentional? But if it is intentional, I can only say so and so much. Players will just start doing one thing, start to memorize that stuff, and then at some point you're either forced to have that kind of meta knowledge, or you are playing worse and making bad decisions, and that's just good for nobody. Sadly. Also quite sad is my card hand here right now. It sucks quite hard. Well, I hated to waste my village cards like that, but I don't see any real other choice. Wow. Where are all my road cards, you know? All runes, all castle. Let's redraw that. Usually I try to avoid redraws wherever I can, but it's not like you can always do that. So let's place down one straight piece of road there, and there. And I'll require some more castle on this side. And I got a farmland card. Might as well use that here. Oh yeah, crossroads here. I like that. So, do I have anything more exciting than this? No. Okay. So that vault wants me to play cards. Easy enough. So let's place down one tavern. So soldiers are spells too? Okay. Today I learned. Okay. Let's fully utilize that village here. We still got 30 seconds until the next wave hits. Okay. So we got a tiny castle here. Don't like that too much. So I'm going to build something here. I like this idea. Alright, we got a ton of militia people here though to keep the castle safe. And here we go. That's what I wanted. So, castle heart, plus 10 gold bank size, open castle signs. Alright, we haven't had that in the draft before, but it's a pretty good one. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. So Rune of Embers goes here. Wall goes here. Let's see. I don't have any open roads anymore. This is something we gotta change. So let's play roads over here. Yeah, I want a very simple castle here, or pretty much an expansion of a very simple castle, because I want to know where, before I build anything else, I want to know where the next orcs are incoming from. So it's that angle. Okay. Alright, one castle heart incoming. I'm not too worried here because I have 4 regiment of militiamen there, which should be well able to keep us safe here for a while. So, where's my road? Alrighty. I don't have any income. That's bad. Let's place down a crossroads. So we at least get back our ability to generate money, you know. Because without crossroads, you're pretty not able to generate any money. So, insane amounts of militiamen we got here. So I'll place down one farmland here, and then we're going to build up a cycle. There goes one village, one wild village. Place that down here. Ember. But I'd really like to finish that castle before before anything else. Ah, here. That's neat. So now we have the castle heart running. And we get a reward. So, runestone. Delay waves by plus 7 seconds. I see. Well, I'm going to pick up another farmland here. Because farmland is good land. And we're just going to do this here. More militiamen. Alright, so let's try out our royal market one more time. And I'm going to do this with a, let's say a connector wall. Connector walls are very easy to spot. They have a very specific shape. And I think they should stand out, you know. Alright, more farmland. Let's use that. Oh boy, 2 cards of farmland. Nice. So... Now, do we have any slot where that would fit? Not really, hey? Whatever. So... Now we gotta check, is there going to be a connector wall incoming or not? That's the question. What's incoming for sure are the orcs.
Yeah.
But I'd say doing quite well so far.
What's that?
Those archers have quite a nasty range, though. So, next wave incoming from this angle again. And yeah, there's a new connector wall getting dropped on there. I hope nobody's dying out there. Dramatic noises from the outside, but seems like everything's okay. Alright, so since the attackers are swarming in from that angle, let's put down farmlands and some road outwards. Alright, there we go. Oh, I do like the looks of that, but we're going to place down the castle into this direction. Is there any fire rune slot open here? No. Oh, that's too bad. So, here goes. Hey, Aikichi, welcome. What is it about? It's a mixture between tower defense, deck builder, and, well... base builder, so to say. No, it has very strong what's it called, board game fields. Like you're building up your kingdom and that you have to defend from the invading orcs, and you need to generate money. You need to this faction here is defending itself with castles, so you have to build enough castles before the dudes come, and you have to defend your town center. Long story short. So... let's place that down here. And then a nice little crossroads in between. Yep. And it's basically one of the most cool things that I picked up since quite a while. Because it's a damn interesting genre mix. And it's quite challenging due to the fact that you are... well, how to put it? It works very different, but it's at the same time very familiar if you have played, or if you like tower defense games and the stuff in general. It's a wonderful example of a easy to pick up, yet difficult to master game. Because you'll be super easy in, but getting really good at it is pretty hard. Although, I gotta say, there's always downsides. It's early access and you feel it. There's a couple of decisions in this game, balancing-wise and the like, that, or just features of the user interface that suck a little bit right now. For example, when I started out, I I just got blocked out of selecting a reward that I wanted to select because I wasn't able to look. I had to select between reward A and B, and there was no there was no way of looking at reward B without selecting reward A, or vice versa. That feels bad. I did a bad decision, so. But that was, in my opinion, very avoidable, such things. These guys feature mostly militia and human military units. There's right now another faction already playable, which is a desert faction. They are all about melee, like not melee, troops. They do their entire defense via infantry and the like. So you almost have no stationary defenses there. And I don't really know what's planned, but if you start the game, you see that there's room for 2 more factions for a scene. So as it looks like, we're going to get 4 playable factions, and faction A and faction B wildly vary in their play style. So looking forward to that. And the art style is pretty cool, isn't it? Or old school, but somehow pretty cool. Old school, but vibrant. I like that. So, require another... Oh yeah, let's do this. This is easy money. For a very short, long amount of time, but... for status, it's easy money. And there is also a really surprising amount of complexity in those mechanics. So for example, the enemies all have an element, and there's a total of 8 different elements. And the runes I slap on my castles define their element. And if the elements beat each other, like if a fire orcs attacks a water castle or something like that, I don't know if it works really like that, he'll deal a lot more damage than if he'd be attacking some other castle. And that really gives in some mid and late game layers, which you really have to work around, because otherwise you're getting your ass kicked, I guess. So, the Rune of Gust. I want that, but the Deadly Poison Tower is also pretty good. It's a good tank breaker, but I want that rune first. And we're going to pick up another Blast Tower, so we have at least 1 tower upgrade. Another Rapid Waves upgrade, or Curse of Greed. So... I'm going to pick up the Curse of Greed. I don't want even faster waves now. So, we're going to add a little bit more World Corruption. What can we get here? Restore Warrior Squad or Building, upgrade all cards in hand, discard your hand, add 10 delayed gold. Hell yeah! That's a great card. Whenever you have nothing you want to play up there, it's great. So, upgrade Shrine or... Enchant Shrine. That's difficult. I want to upgrade. So here, due to the corruption I'm playing, I get to upgrade 2 cards. Corruption makes the game harder, but you get higher rewards. And that's also a really nice mechanic of the game, because that makes it so that you really feel a big reward incoming for taking more risks. I like that. So, let's see. If I'd upgrade these roads, they would have no longer limited uses. Let's see, the Blast Tower upgrade would be more HP, more damage, more defense, more everything. Pretty exciting, isn't it? So, Farmland would create more delayed gold, also very exciting. So, Royal Market, okay. So we saw that the Royal Market was able to duplicate cards that had no charges. I wonder if the Royal Market is not able to copy cards that have charges. That would explain a lot. We could also cheapen a crossroad a lot. So, men-at-arms regiment. I don't get explained what Fury makes them do, but they would get a lot of an upgrade there. Alright. This is, by the way, the upgrades here are all pretty useful and meaningful, and deciding what the hell you're going to upgrade is extremely difficult. I'm going to go for the blast tower upgrade first. It'll be very, very costly from that point on, but at the same time, it's going to be very, very powerful. And the tavern upgrade looks tasty as well, but I don't want that. So, don't want to upgrade another castle piece because that's always an extreme cost bump up. So I feel like I want to upgrade the farmland card because the farmland card and the is very, very important for my gold generation. Let's try that out. Choose Apex Sun, Twilight, or Earthquake. I know that Apex Sun is a pretty nice weather effect, where we're at the part where I feel like this game needs a couple of more tooltips, you know? You cannot expect me to know all those weather effects out of my head. That would be bold. I don't like that, at least, if that would be the thing you have to play around. So Apex Sun gives you a global damage increase, but all tiles also cost 2 gold less. And that is just massive. This makes everything you cast so much more efficient, and therefore, I don't know, for me personally, this is one of my favorite map effects in the early game, because you can just clap out so much stuff, and doesn't really hurt you. Quite the opposite is the case. But the downside of this card is a little bit hidden, but, you know, it is like 50% more global damage. That means our enemies will deal a lot more damage to us as well. So this is a really brilliant double-edged sword card, where I feel like, okay, you can really mess yourself up a lot with that, but it also can pay off really, really well. So, let's get ourselves connector walls each night. So, one tavern. Hey, Void, welcome. Happy to see you. Alright, let's put down some runes there. Finish a road. And now I want to save up the money for the blast tower. Or wait a sec. The tavern gives me 1 spell each day for free. Does that mean that I can get that thing for free as well? That would be pretty big. Well, let's try that out, I'd say. Because I really don't have much to lose here. Let's unlock the gold. Summon new warrior camps. I hope I have enough. Ah, yeah, I have 2 cards of these, so that's not an issue at all. We got enough warriors to not worry about. Here we go. I love summoning these guys very close to my town hall, because that gives me a good feeling of safety there. So, going for another Rune of Gust. So, let's see. And here we need to summon even more warriors to get the ball rolling there, so be it. Alright. So, oh man, These cards just don't go well together. I need a finished castle to place down the Rune of Embers correctly. The villages, well, the villages are pretty valuable. You don't want to spam them out like that, but I'll do it for once now because it's still very early game. It's not that super important. It's much more important right now to get castles done. So we have some fighting power here. There's the farmland I was waiting for. I feel like upgrading the farmland is one hell of a good choice early on. Because you get so much... farmlands are just, for this faction, the money gain card, so to say. You really do a lot of heavy lifting with these. And the difference between getting 5 gold or 7 gold out of each of these cards, I feel like it does matter a lot. So, do we want to clap up another castle there? I don't think so. Let's make it here, there. Oh, I got another farmland open. There we go. Just casually creating us some money here. Alright. Another castle came up. Why can't I build a road down here? Game, please. Are you drunk? This is a crossroads, isn't it? Alright, but so I can't put it down a straight road here, but I can put down a curved road here. Okay. If you say so. Sometimes this game does force decisions on me that I really have a hard time understanding because, you know...
There's a lake.
Where?
That thing here blocks a
but
tile.
that's what... Isn't that my own problem if I place down a road that can't be completed here? Sometimes you're allowed to do mistakes, sometimes you're not allowed to do mistakes. That's weird. So, how do you find such interesting games so frequently? I have a community of roughly 15,000 people, if it is enough, and they tend to tell me which games are hot. And I really gotta put it down so bluntly because a lot of the time I really would have no chance to find these games if you guys wouldn't tell me, because you know, there's only so much stuff you can keep monitored at once. So yeah, that's a lot of the reason I could cheat. Oh look, they're burning. So let's see. Alright, Nitro. See you later, man. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging on out. So, now I do want to know, do I get a free usage of the Blast Tower as a reward for keeping it on the hand the entire day? You know, you gotta experiment around with the limits of your cards. So, yep, the tavern does consider the Blast Tower as a spell, and I just got a card that's 18 gold, a card of 18 gold cost for free. Alright, that's quite some power, I gotta say. That's pretty cool. So you can use your tavern for doing a lot of stuff for you. So, the Curse of Greed, 14 gold for increasing corruption by 5. What a deal. Great deal. What deal again? Architect Camp, reduce the cost of tiles by 1. Ooh, that's the counterpart to the Alchemist. And you get 1 tile card for free. So, and the chapel, also a very powerful thing. Damn, so many good choices here. But I want that Architect Camp. These are the things that enable you to build just a damn ton of stuff. Why does this card make a noise whenever I hover over it? Jeez, guys. It's It's a very, very annoying design choice. Cards grunting whenever I mouse over it. Well, okay. Like I said, early access kinks. That's what I warned you about. But I gotta say, if that's everything, I mean, it's trying to tempt me to play the card because it annoys me so hard. Damn, these orcs. Now they even come with psychological warfare. So... Okay. So... I got so many farmlands on my hand. Yeah, whatever. Enjoy your corruption, man. I don't care. Oh yeah, so here. I can't build any connector wall there. Oh my god. So, well, at least the farmland goes here, and one road goes there, another farmland goes there, architect camp goes here, and all of a sudden things are flowing again. Good. So, why can't you rotate the connector tile? It wouldn't make anything better if I could, though. Do I have any rune slots open? I mean, I can put runes also on foot soldiers. But we should do that more often. Tend to use all my runes always just for the castles. But probably the foot soldiers do some heavy lifting at the end of the day too. But I have a hard time seeing their impact overall, I gotta say. This is a very problematic thing because you don't get much of an information about how well or not well the DPS is going for these guys. Whereas I feel like with the with all those castles, you see it pretty decently how they're doing for themselves. All right. Let's finish up some castle, I thought, but it didn't work out as intended. Oh man, finally give me some castle part cards, please. It's always the same, isn't it? If you need money, you draw castle parts. If you need castle parts, you draw money. Yeah, or you draw yet another connector piece that doesn't finish your castle either. That's also a pretty popular choice of my luck of the draw. So, but that only says like in 90% of the time that my deck composition sucks. So. Let's put down another tricky plan. I do like the tricky plan card. So now we finally got a super castle over here. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it majestic? Gotta say that whole castle building part is probably one of the most fun aspects of the game. And
that's why I stopped playing Religion because you don't have castles.
That's exactly what I just wanted to point out. That I feel like the other faction feels like automatically way less fun because they ain't got castles. And maybe it's us Europeans that we love building castles. Maybe it's in our bloodline, but I doubt that. So the goal in this game is to expand your territory. The goal is to survive the orcs, and then survive the next orcs, and then I guess you already say here. And the thing here is, if you don't expand accordingly or enough, you'll be very, very much unable to kill off your enemies in time. That's the basic idea. You have to invest your money. Situations like these, for example, where I just happen to not spend my money, are really, really bad. You're supposed to spend your money always. So, enemies are coming over from this angle, and as you see here, there's nothing. A wide gap in terms of defense, so we need to clap out a lot of castles here. So good thing that I have some money on my hand. So... okay, for whatever reason that tile blocked. This happens to me quite often, that with this game I look at spots where I'm like, why can't I build here anymore? For example, it doesn't feel like there's any sane reason why I can't put down a road here between there. It just doesn't work, you know? Well, we've got to ponder about that another time. I feel like that's where this game really has to improve in terms of clarity about tile placement. There's sometimes just things going on which I have a hard time understanding why they are happening. Or maybe I'm just dumb, who knows. So, that's been our first castle here on this flank. Let's keep spamming out more. That'll actually keep us alive here. Alright. So there's 1 Giga Orcs and the Besiegers doing some party down there. They really take a while to kill. I was just concerned because I heard the sound of breaking walls so consistently. But that's just one castle going down. They're really, really far away from the town core, so not really concerned whatsoever. Alright. Okay. So by now, I do not have too much trouble staying alive here. But that's the fun part. It's only going to be like that for this map. You never know if your success translates that easily to the next map, because I did realize that there are always sudden bumps of difficulty there that can really ruin your day. So, I have a Wind Sephiroth running, and I have all these already running. Nice. The more of these runes you put out, the more Sephiroth points you gain. And this does help your stats. Another diagonal piece. That's more like it. So, 2 of 4 waves. I do love about this game a lot that it combines the whole deck builder goodness with tower defense. 2 genres that I really always like to play, and therefore it's a real cool genre mix in this regard. And there's a lot of deeper complexity in it, in terms of mechanics, in terms of building placement. You can't really make a science out of placing your buildings accordingly. And I can't wait for the game to get done more, because I really feel like it its early accessiness is its biggest problem right now. Always a good sign, though, if the only bad thing you can say about a new game, man, it ain't done, that sucks. So... let's see, that's only wave 3 now, and I'm really scared because they are damn close to my town center, so that might actually go bad on me here. I did expect them more from this angle and not directly from that one, and yeah, well, such is life, you know. Now we have to deal with that. Why can't I build there? Ah, because of the road, okay. So where's the rotate button there? Whatever. Okay, now I have pretty useless castle pieces on my hand. So... let's just hope that our defenses will hold here. But it looks pretty good. Ah, it was because there was a road tile here that blocked it. Now, finally, it made sense. But that was kind of like invisible. So I feel like what this game really needs would be a thing where you can just make the castle invisible for a moment when you mouse over it. Basically hide walls under certain circumstances. That would really add in a lot of clarity. And that epic sun effect is too strong, if you ask me. I just end up with an endless amount of castles whenever I have that. I mean, we're literally now building into the face of the orcs. This is their spawner, you know. That's how far my expansion now already went. Because the map ain't endless, you know. And we got a lot of Sephiroth points there. Really feel like tiles that finish a castle are extremely important. So here we go, but that should be actually quite easy now. Because there's just so much stuff there. And that's the last. Wait. Alright. Let's fasten that up. Yeah, just like I thought. Alrighty. So, let's see. Scriber Guild. I do love that one. Another village would be pretty awesome, too. Or gold? Or... yeah, well, let's pick up the Scriber Guild. I love that. So, choose a faction tile card, choose a faction spell card, or skip. So, another piece of diagonal wall, another Scriber Guild. 2 of them, hell yeah. I personally think that hand cards are extremely powerful. Oh yeah, are you kidding me? Ugh. Threshold 50, you have only 47 corruption. You don't get a second reward. Well. Turns your town center into a fortified castle. That sounds great. +1 initiative on mission start, +1 initiative for defeated waves. That's pretty cool because that gives you extra redraws. Hey, Alphadash, welcome. Buildings and warriors have +33 attack speed. That's much bigger though. Oh man, that sucks to be stuck that close before the next threshold. I'm not sure if this whole threshold mechanic wouldn't be better if you would try to iron out situations like these, because especially that corridor between 46 and 49 feels like a real like the finger, you know. No, you suck. There's nothing more frustrating than not getting a reward because you're lacking one certain point, you know, of 50. If it's only one of 5 points, okay, but one of 100 even, you get the idea. So, Void Pyre. We have Global Vampirism, and all cards cost less. Global Vampirism. Now, that's an interesting trait. We also happen to have, what, 3 vaults here? I only see 2. Where's the third? Ah, yeah, hidden. Of course, I forgot. There's always that option that these can spawn hidden. And we get attacked from 2 angles at the same time. So, fun, eh? I like that already. So, let's put up a small castle up to see what we can find there. Put up a little bit of a regiment of militiamen here. Put down a little bit of income. And I have to get my bacon over there. So we're going to put down our roads into this direction. I got a castle heart, so that would make up for a great bigger castle. So more militiamen here and a village. So the bad thing about all this, none of these cards generate money except for the village. But well, let's see. Let's place that down here. Oh, a scriber guild as well. Man. But let's start out with a castle heart here. Two scriber guilds. Yeah, I like it. Not. So we I felt like I was forced to do a little bit of a redraw here because I really had no clue how to get over that situation otherwise. I have set up 1 castle hard. That should be enough. And let's see. I don't have a village card on my hand right now, but it surely will come back. So let's seal this deal off here. And let's see. There we go. Wait a sec. Oh, I'll need 1 piece with the crossroads here anyways. I see. Oh boy, this is not looking good. This is not looking good at all. Because I only got 1 Peasley castle here so far. And, well... this one is not good either. Simple reason, it'll take a long time until it's finally finished, and that long time part is where we fail. Alright, here we go. That's what I needed, some nice delayed gold to get the ball rolling here. And now I at least have all the pieces together to finish this castle. That's great. So let's just keep going with the wacky roads. There we go. And yeah, I'll do that. Or do I? No, I won't. We're going to place down that fella, and now we finally have a castle finished on that side. Isn't it great? So, next step, I want something to open up the vaults. So, let's go there and start working on the castle on the other side there as well. A tavern. Do I need a tavern right now? I don't think so. I think I need more castles. And opening them vaults ain't bad either. So, card play vault, alright. Let's place down a farmland at this one. It's actually a great thing. Here goes one of these. Where are all my villages? They're gone. Never to be seen again. Alright, now we got that as well. So, complete construction of castles. Alrighty. Too much going on in this game, needs a tutorial. Gotcha. Ah, here. That's what we were looking for. So I'll build a road over here as well to access that thing. Feel free to ask away though, Aikachi, if you have anything on your mind. So let's place down one architect camp and one tavern. Yeah, I think that's a great moment now to do that. So another piece of diagonal wall. Yeah, why not? And another connector. That would be a little bit much, wouldn't it? Tricky plan. Discarding my hand. There's still a lot of time until the next wave hits town. Yeah, let's place down one of a couple of these rooms. Oh, I got another road. And now let's discard that. I love Tricky Plan. Such a great card. And here goes the super village. Boom. Doubling the income of one road. The longer the road, the higher the income, in case you were wondering. So, here's another castle. Castle Gorgond. And let's try out the thingy here on a rune of rock. It's the most harmless thing that I could think of. Almost impossible to take any damage out of that action. Still trying to find out how that effing rune works. Or that building, I should rather say. So, single wall and crossroads. Well, let's move that castle facing into that direction. So, there we go. And I got a Scriber Guild now available. Yeah, let's do that here. Let's do a real castle on that angle. Oh, well, maybe I'll do... I hope I won't regret that. I need to fix up this side here as well. There's always a lot of things to keep in your mind at the same time, you know. I could even make a gargantuan castle out of that. Crazy. So, oh, we get to select our first rewards. Ah, Q. I keep forgetting that I can rotate things with Q. So, Statue of the King increases the health and damage of all warrior camps by 15% for each distinct castle. Holy crap. This will buff up these guys a lot. So, I'm not a big fan, though. So, I'll skip. Not that I really want to reduce corruption right now. I just don't want any of these cards, so... There we go. And let's place down a low value village there. And I need something to place down right next to the to that vault here. Ah, perfect. You know, you want to unlock that. Oh, I'm not sure if I'm even able to do these. So alright. Let's keep working on these. So, since I do have the gold right now to actually afford that easily, I'll just put the cannon tower on top of my castle without using the tavern or anything. You know, using the tavern if you don't need it to is not really smart, I think. So, well, so many diagonal tiles here, man. It's not exactly making things easier. Oh yeah, and another one of these guys. Well, first, orcs are incoming any moment, so... I really hope that doesn't backfire on me. So, here we go. We also have a boss now. But he's spawning on a very, very nice square there. Not exactly the smartest point to spawn at, big guy. You're a tad bit surrounded. Okay. Next attack will be there. Okay. So, what up next? We got a big attack incoming there, and I got a lot of cards on my hand that I'm not using so far. So, let's change that up. The attacks will come from the same angles next turn, so I don't really worry about that one too much. I do worry about one thing, though, and that's my gold, and the fact that I seem to be not able to finish up these castles there. That bothers me a bit, you know. Let's put up another farmland card there, and finally finish this one up here. And, well, another tricky plan card, like that. Lots of money generators here. Oh, God. That's great. So let's see what we can make out of that. Let's do a miniature castle there. Another militia regiment, why not? So, some extra farmlands to gain us some more money. And, finally a finishing piece here. So, that's a gargantuan castle now. So, I'm happy now. We have a gigantic castle to defend us. Now we also require to have some more defenses on that side. And I didn't prepare myself well. Oh no. You see, if I would have prepared myself better, I would have been able to cast that Scriber Guild for free. Because my Architect's Camp is making one building free after each combat wave. But, you know, now I have to put that out somewhere else. Yeah, you do you. So, I want more castles on this angle here. So, a reward incoming. Oh, I get to upgrade something. Me likes. So, Scriber Guild upgrade would be pretty big. Blast Tower upgrade another time. That would be 32 effing gold, but it would be such a massive upgrade for that tower. Now, let's upgrade the castle hard. So, why is the combat music not ending? Where is something evil? Show me the bad guys, I don't find them. Okay, well, I got a big castle over here, I got two big castles over there. I think I want to bolster up my my core lands a little bit. There's almost nothing in the way of the orcs into these two directions, and you know. I want to feel a little bit better about that. So, let's see. Farmland, and now they just need to be connected with a little bit of a piece of a road there. There we go. More money for us, and we're going to go over what now? There's another village, so a longer piece of road would be very, very beneficial. So, well, let's not overdo it. Let's not overdo it. So there must be a ORX stuck somewhere where we don't see it. That really sucks. So that really sucks a bit. But I don't see how I could change that. So. Go. So here I shouldn't place down a connector tile because it would block. We need a piece of castle that just will finish the job. So well, I want to place down the other scriber guild quite badly, so this is a good spot. We're going to place it down here, and then we have 4 sides open. Alrighty. So, oh yeah, I like that idea. So, let's see, and put down these here and there. Okay. Doesn't really feel like a boss wave. Well, it feels like I'm bossing the wave. So, here we go. This is going to be one huge castle, eh? So, ugh. More farmlands there. Oh, I can't place down the farmlands there? Oh, too bad. So here's that. Can't wait to finish that big boy there. Here we go. So, Castle Umbravale. Staff it out with some runes as well, so it doesn't Okay. Oh, these poor guys. Really feel a tiny bit bad about for these orcs. So we got another angle incoming from down there, but I don't see that being a huge issue whatsoever. So I do want to finish what I started down here, though. At least I hope so that I am able to. Here we go. But I'd very much prefer now to actually stack up a little bit over here as well. So, needs more money again. One farmland. 2 farmland. Farmlands generate the money I need. And feel free to ask away if anything here confuses you and you are hungering for answers. So, but I really feel like we're actually able to just draw in the enemy waves and clap them now. Not sure if yeah. I feel like sometimes with this game the balance feels a bit out of whack. Sometimes a single level feels so stupidly easy, and then at times you get instantly clapped. You don't understand that much why. I think it's because of the elemental affinities that do impact a lot in a very stealthy way. So. And the castles are growing bigger and bigger here. Loop-de-doo. I always wonder when I am at this situation if it wouldn't be smarter to just speed up the game and invite the enemy in, so to say. I'm really not sure about that yet. I end up building like a beaver, and at the end of the day, it ain't necessary, you know. I always feel like I'm not that much agreeing with the fact that how the boss fight, how the boss waves are pulled through here. You know, I am that much stronger right now than the boss wave, and you know what? We're going to redraw now until the enemy finally comes on in, because you know you don't gain anything by waiting out here. So where's with Wisdomiac spawning the next time? Again there. So now we can't just redraw until he's spawning there, because the point here is one simple thing: the wave is won when we defeat the boss. I think that's going to be something I'll do the next time as well. If I feel like I'm powerful enough to beat the boss, I'll just send in the clowns until it's done, because I don't feel like it was necessary to use that much time, you know. But you gotta learn what you gotta learn to learn it for real. So, ORX Haste. Oof. Regeneration. Ah, it hurts so much. You don't want that. So pull out the sword and give it to the record keeper. I really don't know what the matter is with this sword thing. So, increase gold capacity by 10. Vision. Allied attack speed. We don't need the gold capacity too much, because I already have this on the Castleheart card, so we're not going to go for that. So here things are going to get spicy. This is where I got killed the last time. What kind of weather do we have? Oh, earthquake. All tiles cost extra. Yuck. That's a total yuck effect. That's the yuck effect. Alrighty, so we're going to clap on a Rune of Embers, but, man, Tricky Plan is such a great card. You get so much return out of that so easily and so quickly. I like that. You almost invest nothing, and you get out so much. Yes, you have to discard your hand, but seriously, that is sometimes more a feature than a cost. So, this map though is going to be damn hard, because we do pay 1 mana more or 1 gold more per card, and well, the only upside is that the global health is reduced by 1, but that's a double-edged sword, because that does affect my own units, of course, as well. So yeah. Couple of spearmen. And finally a crossroads we can earn money with. Okay, but you notice here, every piece of castle is damn costly. So I cannot use that, dang it. let's do one redraw. And oh yeah, farmlands. Money. And a village. We're going to use that thing. So it's a double angle attack. I don't really see me winning this this round here. But mostly because I feel like the earthquake effect is just so damn strong. Earthquake botches up your early game massively, and yeah. Oh, an architect's camp like that. This will help us a lot. So, okay, what's the matter here? Defeat 2 waves to complete the quest, alright. Here we got only 2 castles and a couple of foot soldiers to defend ourselves with. Pretty much no money whatsoever, so... Talk about worst case scenario here. And it doesn't really get that much better here at the very moment right now. Also not gaining any better cards here, but on the other hand, the enemy wave is rather small, and they are dying quite fast. I mean, ugh, blast tower for free, and I can't use it. So at least we got the... Oh, I can use it because it's a spell. And I held back my spell for a pretty long time. Nice. Alright, maybe it does come together now. So, here we go. There's still that huge issue with the money. Oh, that's good. Any finished road? Can't remember when I ever have struggled with money so hard the last time, but on the other hand, it's earthquake. That's how earthquake's working on us. But on the other hand, all those militia people, they did their job a lot better than I originally anticipated they would. So, another village card. And tons of super pricey other cards. And foot soldiers. Foot soldiers everywhere. Let's do that redraw. Was a very opportune moment for that. Okay. Are we actually able to use that? Only if we had... Oh, I actually do have fitting piece for that niche. Wonderful. So, just save up some money. And finish another castle. Level up the spearmen. and consider working myself towards the next vault there, but I'm not sure about that. But overall, looks pretty decent so far. Enemies are dying quite quickly. So there we go. So I got myself a village card. And I got no long road. The typical scenario. So enemies are coming from this angle and that angle. Okay. Tell me something new. So, in my humble opinion, so far, the royal market felt like the worst decision I ever took in terms of cards that I could have taken. Really feels very, very underwhelming. Pretty good on paper, but pretty weak when you look it up in detail. Okay. Spearman. Ah, dang it. Don't like to put my runes on the foot soldier regimen. So, oh, I get a free reward here. So, piece of single wall. Oh yeah, I need that. Even if it's only a 2-time use, whatever. Alright. So, let's see what happens if I lock up that card. Never tried that. So, we don't have any money whatsoever right now. So, there's one village card, and we could use that for our money. And there's another farmland card, which we can use for money as well. Great. So, there's one thing. And I feel like going for small stuff instead of being too greedy here. So... and now I need another piece with the crossroads. Oh, dang it. Because that won't work now. Okay, there. So let's hope we'll survive another time. Because that sure looks scary here. Okay. Oh boy, I didn't mean to place that down there. I wanted to place down the farmland, but whatever. Finally, this big castle has come online. We very, very much needed it. But so far, looks good. Just should consider slapping up another castle in that vicinity there. So, I can bring up a castle heart there. Oh boy, nice. And I can actually cast the Curse of Greed for free. That's awesome. Okay. Biggest issue right now is the money. What can we do? First off, use my free redraw. Redraw is really powerful, and I didn't use it enough when I started out the game. So, we got ourselves another vault opened. And, let's see. Okay, that works. Let's go for one guy like that. And here's the other guy I need. So, more castles. So far, so good, though. They're just doing so effing much damage there. But so do we, though, gotta say. It's not a one-sided pleasure. But, wow. My castles are surely melting much faster than a few levels ago. So, any wishes for our next stream on the audience, by the way? All right, another castle finished. Well, let's ruin it up. And oh yeah, more farmlands. So, attackers are rushing in from the usual angles. There's not really anything new going on there. Oh yeah, and I see a nice connection there. Another piece of farmland to make me happy. And another little castle done. Right. Gotta say, this game comes down rather addictive. Gotta warn you. It's pretty hard to put it down out of the simple reason that it just has a nice flow of one more mission, one more wave, you know. I'll just look at how bad it'll be with the next one. And before you know what you're doing, you're right in the middle of the next wave there. So they're the thing that's bothering me here the most is that the enemy is carving here through into my town center so damn quickly there. But on the other hand, that's what your foot soldiers are good for. They are extremely good at stepping into the path of the enemies before they get on top of your town hall. That is pretty good about them. Oh, reward. Rune of Morph. Blacksmith. Oh yeah, I like the blacksmith. So, a piece of castle here. So, the attackers come from very similar angles yet again. Right. Income increasers go here. And another thing that I really noticed about this game, it has this this sorting type of game, this sorting gameplay going on, you know, trying to put things together. Oh, that don't intuitively fit together and keep yeah. Reminds me a lot of Dorfleben, which had a very similar feel to it. So I think the real big achievement of this game is how many good games it successfully lent good gameplay pieces off of it. I think that's one of the major things that went great with ORX. Okay, well, let's see how this will go down. I think we're going to win this, but who knows? So due to my mess up in the first level, I'm not sure if my extra corruption did pay off well in any way. But what's really interesting is also that the frequency of rare card drops is increasing with higher corruption levels. That's something that I really like, because that means you get a huge amount of reward for taking the extra risk. And it's also great for experienced players who are just bored by playing through Act 1 on easy circumstances. Do like that as well. Alrighty, so we got that, and that's going to be the end of this one. So I'm going to continue this run here at this point. Oh, we get tier 2 cards now. Lord's Share, that comes a little bit late. So, Men-at-Arms Regiment. These guys have saved me so many numerous times, so they're definitely going to be there. So, a talking sword. Okay. Ah, the sword we had before. So, talking sword artifact, plus 10 damage to all units and buildings, plus 1 fire Sephiroth. Okay. That's pretty neat, isn't it? So, yeah, we're going to continue this run in the next episode or so. And I thank you all for your time, for your attention. It's been a great time for me. I hope you enjoyed as well. Drop me your comments down below. Leave me a thumbs up or a subscription if you haven't done so already. If you missed the stream and you want to catch it the next time live, just go and check out my social media. There's Discord and Twitter, where I announce all the streams before they happen. And last but not least, there is a Patreon link and a PayPal link in the description box as well. And what can I say? I'm a content creator who does all the stuff for free, and therefore this will only help work with your help in the long run. Anywho, I thank you for watching through the ad roll, and see you guys in the next stream, I hope.